Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. This is Neall, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh, and I help people learn achievements. And this is Good Morning, Azeroth for Monday, the 21st of November. Neall's attempt to bring you the news from around the world of Warcraft. And today we're cribbing a little bit from Blizzard Watch, blizzardwatch.com, a great website with interesting articles to read many days of the week. Their breakfast topic for the day, the thing that makes you go, how do you cope with so much content? By Matthew Rossi, posted this morning. Coming into Legion from Warlords of Draenor, I sometimes feel overwhelmed. There's a lot of things to do, more than I always know how to do. There's my world quest, there's raiding, there are mythic dungeons, and normal ones, and profession quests, and PvP, and that's just on one character. What about my alts? What about class order campaigns and artifacts? And yeah, a lot to do. When I compare it to Warlords and how I was basically just farming to Nan over and over again, it kind of feels crazy. Just keeping up with one of my characters takes a lot of focus, so I definitely feel like it's hard to truly level any of my alts right now. Part of the way that I deal with this is simply not to stress over it by not doing it all. I'll run a mythic on occasion and I'll do the world quest to get the emissary cache, but aside from that, his main is parked except for when he raids. Instead, he spends more time working on alts. I'm hardly the only person out there, and wonder how other people deal with it. How are you progressing through the content in Legion? What are you doing? So, yeah. I kind of feel the same way because as an achievement guy, the reason I have alts is to earn the achievements. There are several, I think I've mentioned them before. There's an achievement for finishing all 12 class order hall campaigns. It's a feat of strength, but still something I'd like to do. There are your typical achievements for getting all of the professions to 800 skill level, so that's something that I'm working on my alts. And, you know, I kind of would just like to see the content as well. The thing that Legion is different for all of those things. One, class order hall campaigns are different on every tune. It's not just run-of-the-mill stuff, and I think that's interesting. Also, professions, leveling your professions to 800 requires you to likely run some dungeons, perhaps some mythic dungeons, because you need to get the rank 3 recipes to be able to get your skill level up to 800, and to do that requires either some rep farming and or some dungeons and or drops from around the world. I appreciate the fact that they're, you know, making us sort of learn our tunes. You know, they're not just handing us the stuff, and that makes it interesting, but it does make leveling the alts and getting there a little difficult. So what I try to do personally is just focus on one thing, on one character at a time. My main is generally done with what he can do. He's leveled his professions to 800. He's done heroic Emerald Nightmare. He's almost cleared normal Trial of Valor, so he's really just raiding at this moment. You know, he's exalted rep with everybody, so you know, he just goes out and does some hand-picked things here and there, picks up some artifact power, basically is what he's doing every day. And then on my alts, I try to focus on one thing at a time. My Death Knight has completed his class order hall campaign, so I'm trying to get his profession to 800, focusing on his leatherworking at the moment. My Druid is working on and is nearly complete with his class order hall campaign, and my Priest is a little farther back because I was mentioning this to folks yesterday, I'm a little afraid to heal dungeons on my Priest just because I don't want to let the team down, and like I said, you got to learn how to play those tunes to be able to level the professions and finish the class order hall campaign because of the dungeons that they require you to run. So I'm working on it. I try not to stress about it. I realize it's going to go a lot slower than it did in Warlords. It was quite easy to get your tunes to 110, quite easy to get your professions up to 800, and I'm just not stressing about it. Just a little at a time. I'm also trying to level up Horde tunes so I can help Horde folks with achievements. That's taking longer than I expected, but we'll get there. No drama, have fun. Those are your 2 rules. Also, If we look around the World of Warcraft and the news with it, a lot of information about 7.1.5 PTR. It's out there on the PTR. If you've got the PTR, go and play the PTR, see what it's all about. All of the sites have all of the things. WarcraftPets.com has a list of all the new pets coming in 7.1.5 and how to get them. The Wowhead has lots of information about all of the things. Today they had a new thing up about Brawlers Guild. They've already talked about the new mounts coming and all the other things coming with 7.1.5. The biggest thing obviously is the class changes, and those are still in flux, so wouldn't get too focused on those at the moment. But if you want to try them out, see what's coming, lots of places with all of that. And a couple of interviews that happened over the last several days. Scott Johnson did an interview with Chris Metzen. Someone else did an interview with Ghostcrawler, talking about some interesting things, what it's like to have worked at Blizzard, the Death Knight original design with Ghostcrawler. So would recommend listening to those if you're interested in those kinds of things. So that's the news for today. Just curious how you guys are dealing with all of the content. Give me some feedback. Let me know. Leave some comments in the comment field below. Let me know how you're dealing with all of the stuff going on in Legion. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and like and share the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that. It helps us out. Also, keep up with this, keep up with this, keep up with this. We're on Twitch TV, and the Neall streaming live to the internet right now. Go to the stream, throw up a follow. When we get to 500 followers, we're giving away pets and mounts. We're on OpenRaid, openraid.zergid.com. That's where you can find all of my events. I'm on Facebook, and I'll friend you back. I'm on Twitter, and I'll follow you back. I'm on YouTube, and I'll subscribe back if you look like a content creator. A lot of people are checking out my Like the Wind videos. If you're having trouble with those quests, go over there. Check out the Like the Wind videos. I hope they are helping people finish those world quests. Y'all have a great day, and just wanted to give a shout out to our patrons. They help make this possible. Regnava, Zuki and the Random One, Neall, Adafluzzi, Tender Mulva, Carl, Lucky B, Infinitron, Darla, Saika, Shigan, Fanteria, Equin, Sucha, Morasha, Petsy the Beer Guy, Lean Beef, Coco, Nadi, Trophy, Azarea, Nosache, Divad, Dr. Didge, Shimei, Fuggle, Mystical Zelo, and Kalai. They are helping Neall help other people earn some more achievements, and we appreciate them. For as little as $2 a month, you can get thanked every time we do a video. Go over there to patreon.com, the Nealls, and check us out. Y'all have fun storming the castle, and remember, fire is still bad. This X-Pack, y'all have a great one.